The world today is suffering from a friendship crisis. We consider almost all those around us to be friends, however, according to statistics, we have fewer and fewer real friends. Vriately can be called a friend of anyone who shows up in the contact list of another social network, and yet they are our friends, although some of them are our enemies. This may be why time spent on social media correlates with depression. Party neighbors at school or university and office colleagues and random people whose names we remember only by inertia for some reason are also called friends. According to a recent review of the scientific literature, half of the people you consider your friends don't consider you a friend. In general, it is easy to see how this word has irrevocably depreciated, how our understanding of such an alliance has been erased, and how friendship's true purpose has been forgotten in the fog of modernity. Therefore, today we will restore justice and return this word to its value, and Aristotle will help us with this. Aristotle believed that there are three types of friendship. First, friendship is based on mutual benefit. For example, you understand mathematics well and John's literature, and now you are friends until school is over. Yes, you may even be pleased in each other's company, but the basis of your union is a temporary benefit, and when it ends, friendship will also end. Such friendship is addressed not to John as such, in other words, not to the person and his essence, but to what he can give. John is here only by chance, another person or computer could have been in his place, but the circumstances were different. We love such a friend, not for his very bottom, his unique qualities and structures of the soul, but only out of habit, or for the benefit that he brings. The second kind of friendship is friendship pursuing pleasure. Perhaps you like to spend time together, watch movies or travel, discuss the latest news and just have fun. Such friendship will disappear when the potential for pleasure disappears. She stands on emotions, on sensations, she is windy. This is not directed at the person himself and his inner reality of essence, no matter what kind of person is next to you, the main thing is that it is pleasant with him. Such a friend, too, is nothing more than just a tool to raise the mood, like a human jack or an elevator. Finally, the third kind of friendship is true friendship based on the qualities of another person. Unlike the first two types of friendship, you are interested in the person himself. First of all, we ask ourselves whether this person is worthy and, in general, whether there is a person there. Whether she strives for goodness and truth, whether he is the bearer of values or just goes with the flow. We are not preoccupied with what we should do together, or what benefit may be obtained from this contact, but first of all, we turn to the ethical nature of the person before us. We ally because of the properties of a person, because of his courage, honesty, wisdom, desire for truth and kindness. Of course, only those for whom this very kindness is a conscious choice can be a friend, it does not depend on circumstances. Such a person by actions in practice, opposing himself to the circumstances and the will of the crowd, asserts his inner virtue. Thus, true friendship is possible only with a full-fledged, mature personality, which has tempered its inner core through pain and deep work. Of course, you can see the inner core in another only if you have it. To discover the difference between courage and narcissism, you must be brave. You need to descend into the depths of your soul, discover cowardice there and destroy it personally. Therefore, before you find a true friend, you should understand what you are striving for, then face difficulties and put your desire into practice. In other words, to understand who your friend is, you need to become a worthy person. It is not so important whether you have fun with yourself or not, no matter how much benefit you bring to others, what matters is what you are essential. The goal of a virtuous friendship is not fun or benefit, but a shared movement towards excellence, which is not necessarily fun. True friendship is inextricably linked with, sometimes, not a pleasant process of personal growth, therefore, how to understand that your friend is real. You become better through this friendship. A true friend, by their very existence, pushes you to develop. On both sides, there is mutually reversed moral progress. An anonymous, situational, temporary friendship of the first two types cannot satisfy a person who is looking for real contact with another. Therefore he asks the eternal question, how do you find a real friend? The answer is meaningful. Unlike spontaneous casual friendships of comfort and circumstance, virtuous friendships require tremendous attention and caution from us. We must choose a friend. Ask yourself, how does the person next to you influence you? Do you know the essence of your friends, their inner reality, and their deepest motives? Or you are satisfied with just a shell that provides benefits and pleasure? It is not enough to rely on your feelings, comfort and convenience of communication. Thinking is critical. True friendship does not form unexpectedly but requires the conscious rapprochement of two people based on what is superior to themselves. True friendship is only possible between people who are equally inspired by a common truth. Some perfection, an ideal, an unattainable goal unites two friends. Not going to the cinema, not eating pizza together, not having fun and leisure, although they are not forbidden, the simultaneous orientation towards virtue is a suitable basis for the friendship of mature people. Unlike modern friendship, an example of which is clearly shown in the series of the same name, virtuous friendship is always relevant, even if circumstances change, if mutual benefit and fun disappear. It is worth keeping, it pushes us to the higher and strengthens the human personality, making our lives worth living.